Yeah, and now, yeah, over to you, Foxx, about these unauthorized dings. Yep, I've taken a note. There was three unauthorized dings throughout my absence.
So glad I'm not you.
Yeah, I'll be looking to get them back.
I didn't know nothing, no, no, so nothing, neither, no, 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 nothing, neither, no.
Yep.
Didn't know, no, nothing, neither, no.
And as for you, Colin, I did note that you'd, on 4 occasions, you'd failed to look at your post-it notes.
I'm really sorry, Ted. Won't happen again. Oh, is that a flying albatross? Oh, hello.
Albatross.
Yeah.
Ooh, bacon.
The notes will be taken. You will be getting the full report in writing, which I hope to have copies, and then you can send them back with these signatures on.
But sir,
is that like an MOT where you ignore all the advisories?
You may already notice there's a.
But Chris
misbehaved. Yes. Wait a minute. There's a member missing this morning, this evening, because he's been told.
Has he been grounded, Ted?
He's been grounded and banned. On
a personal note, it's good to have you back, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome back, Tedward. People were getting sick of seeing me non-stop, I think.
Yeah, really. Yeah, Chris isn't with us tonight. He's feeling a bit under the weather, and he may join us in chat. But we wish him well, and we'll see him soon. But
big hugs to Chris.
Yeah, get well soon, mate, and all of that lot. We know you're not a hugger, but you're getting one anyway. And Paul Stewart, if you're out there, Chris needs all your extra strong hugs, mate.
Yeah, and he's only across the road, so get to it.
Yeah, go on, Paul, start running.
He'll be sat drinking tea with Gemma tonight and everyone else. And
he'll be sat making tea for Gemma.
Would it be camp tea with his pinky up and his smoking jacket on going, how's your door?
That's it. Anyway, as you see, I'm back. Yes, I'm here. After a long absence, I've finally got hold of another PC. It's half the size of the other one. The other one is in a big case down there, the old one, and the new one is like on the shelf, and the monitor's bigger than the PC, but it all works. I'm here. Yep. And the Titanic, I've been on with the Titanic.
Oh no, look at that.
Yeah, doing bits and pieces, and there's lots of bits. Well, maybe we discuss that later. But anyway,
how many bits, Ted? How many bits? Oh, is it all the bits?
All the bits.
All the bits.
I'll maybe explain it in a little video that I'll put out, but I've gone to try and put it all together and do all the spray painting of one colour at one time.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. You know what
Sorry, that's not possible.
You clean the paintbrush up, you clean the airbrush, and you put it all away, and then you get to you turn the page on the instructions, and you think, all them pieces need painting in the colour I've just put away.
Mm-hmm.
And then
or in my case, I do all that, and then I put it all away and go, crap, I missed that bit.
Or you're doing a load of figures, and you realise just as you've cleaned your brushes, you forgot to paint the boots on one of them.
Yep, that's
and they just get flat black. There you go, done.
Going on the Titanic. Yep, but that's the way it's going. But yeah, we're here, we're back, and it's Thing and a Ding, Belly and Bench, Fissus Factoids. Foxx is going to do his terms and conditions in a minute. We're back, hopefully to normality. So,
I have a quick message for everybody. Go and put a comment on the last show, because we're giving away the little Einheits truck. And so when I came in this evening, 3 people had put a comment on it.
That means you're in with a better chance of winning if you go across now, because there's a very
so
low
it's a free model kit. You can't go wrong.
It's got to be in it to win it. I mean, it's free, isn't it?
Get your comment on it. Put a comment about anything. Just keep it family friendly. I put a link in the chat earlier. I think I pinned it. I can't remember now. It's up there somewhere.
I looked at it before. It's a Revell kit, but I thought, oh, that's quite nice. That.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe not doing it all, but you could sort of turn it into a civilian type thing and paint it all up.
Like post-war, farmer found it in a field and did it up.
Yeah, we'll see it later. You could do it as a barn find, something like that. Yeah.
And to celebrate Ted being back tonight. Yeah, to celebrate Ted being back tonight, I actually have actual coffee in my coffee mug for a change, not water.
Oh, see, you've gone up a bit, the cost of living and things like that. Right?
Yes.
Anyway, let's go over to him, and we'll do some terms and conditions thingies. Now he's over there now.
I'm over there now. I'm over here, Ted. Hello. Little tiny Ted. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the eModels Monday show. It's that time of the week when we sit and talk nonsense and show you stuff in the store. And probably Ted will swear about something by accident and Colin will mispronounce something and make it like a rude word. It's always the way. It's what we love.
I'm going to try to be good because Ted's back.
Nobody in your thing played the piano tonight, did you? Anything like that? No? Okay, just checking. Nobody came from Virginia. Nobody from Virginia. So yes, welcome to the eModels Monday. eModels Monday show. We'll be going through what's in store. We do have tonight, of course, as we've mentioned, that giveaway, the Einheits German World War II truck, the 135th truck. It's actually quite a nice looking truck. I do like that kind of like the German utility technology like this, the trucks and stuff, because they look kind of cool. And we will obviously be giving away, we'll announce what the next giveaway is. So you want to stick to the end to see what you could win if you don't win tonight's, because we'll be doing that next week. So stick around.
I didn't even know there was a giveaway at the end of this, but hey, what do I know?
This is the funny thing. I had to say to Colin, like, we do this show every 2 weeks, right? And we've done it for like 5 years now. And before we went live, I says to Colin, you know when we do a giveaway? And he's like, yeah. I said, when we pull the giveaway winner, do we do the next giveaway straight away? Because my brain can't remember. And I couldn't remember if we do the giveaway and then the next prize is announced or we leave it up. So we'll just announce it.
He was asking someone even more forgetful than him. It's like...
I'm thinking we've done it hundreds of times and I can't remember how we do it. So it's just old man brain.
That's because we're useless.
We're old as well. I think it's oldness and uselessness.
We're old, decrepit, and extremely useful. Don't forget, folks, bench, belly, and beverage. What's in the belly? What's on the bench? What is your beverage of choice? And if you've finished the thing, Ted will give you a ding. But there may be deductions.
Yeah. So remember, if you finished multiple things, do multiple comments, or you'll just get one ding, because that doesn't fly anymore.
That's the way it works. That's the way it always works.
See, it's not fun now. Ted's back. You see, it's fun when I'm in charge because
this time you're not going to get a thing
just do it
because you think you can try it on because these of
see, it's no fun when Ted comes back. Ted's boring.
We've been a bit of a rabble, Ted, haven't we?
Yeah.
But
How
don't forget,
tapping of your fingers did you do on the clipboard?
There was lots. Of.
Did you look at Mrs. Ted and go?
There was lots of pressing.
Get back there.
Was lots of pressing the keyboards firmly with one finger. Dear Foxx.
There's so many teeth marks in the tip of in the end of his biro. He's like. Yeah. Don't forget, folks, of course, just very quickly, we do have the live chat here in front of us. We are hanging out with you guys. If you're watching this embedded in Facebook or Twitter or somewhere else, click on the YouTube icon to keep on watching and join the live chat, because we'll take your questions and stuff. Ask us anything. Ask us lots of questions. Put your comment in big fat capital letters, or as Ted calls it,
bold,
so we have a chance to see it. And if we miss it, just keep posting it every now and then, because we'll get it eventually. And please do remember, this is a show for emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop
for all your model making needs.
How many needs? All of them. So please keep it family friendly, and also please don't discuss other model retailers. You can discuss like retailers like Tesco's or whatever, I don't know, some furniture shop, but please don't discuss other model retailers because that's not cool.
the Bobbins belly pasta and bolognese, and also the Bobbins has finished an Airfix ME262.
Yeah, that was a clump.
Far better than your shoddy attempt at a ding.
Oi, let me just remind people. Things like
it's so good to be out. Do you know, since I've been away and got the new PC and that, it's given me time to tidy up. I can actually find things, and even scrabbling around on the floor, moving bits and pieces about. I found parts that I'd lost.
Have you found that half-eaten cucumber sandwich from last year yet?
One doesn't leave cucumber sandwiches laying around.
Okay.
Have you found all the other bits of the Titanic you accidentally lost that you can now finish?
Yeah, he normally adds them on his little doily, doesn't he? His little lazy Susan to one side.
Little triangles.
I found bits that I think, U-boat.
He's there going, this is from that tank and I didn't even build it in this loft.
Marcy, Scale Model Muse had sliders for lunch, a grape soda to drink, and bench is full of stuff. Grape soda. Oh, nice.
Is a slider like a messy hot dog?
I don't know.
Or is that...
No, I think, isn't it like a beef patty? Or in other words, a hamburger?
I don't know. I do know that sliders are also a kind of flip-flop.
Yeah, I thought sliders were a trainer with the lazy laces on, so you ain't got to do them up.
No.
Paul Allen Ryder, Berry, homemade spag bowl. Bench is a 350 Enterprise refit. It's a long build.
And back Shellad says MFI. I remember
MFI. Are they still going?
No,
what did MFI actually stand for?
Our
MFI actually stand for?
Our MFI burnt down in town. What a fire that was. Can you imagine a warehouse full of chipboard going up? It burnt for days.
I don't even know when we last had an MFI. We had a B&Q that went about 10 years ago.
They went back in the 90s, didn't they, MFI?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't there an acronym that their name stood for, but that I won't say on this show, but yeah.
Jeff at Candygram from Mongo is in, so it's up to me to do my little quote because he is our resident Carl Sagan.
Do you want me to announce it that Jeff's in, our very own Carl Sagan?
Yeah, we've got to go through the routine.
Quote? Yeah.
I've got my quote.
Foxx, mate.
Yes.
Jeff,
hello, Colin.
Our very own Model Industries. Carl Sagan is in, mate.
Is he?
Yeah.
Then I shall do my quote. Prepared in advance.
I thought Sid also finished at F-15C, an F-114 Tomcat, an F-118E Hornet, all at 148 scale, but you only get one ding.
And I'll do my quote.
Yeah, I thought so. I can't remember Carl Sagan.
I was about to do it. There is a popular contention that half or more of the brain is unused. From an evolutionary point of view, this would be quite extraordinary. There you go.
Are you going to do it?
What?
Is that it?
In the voice of Carl Sagan, because, that was a bit lame, mate. You may have noticed, folks, that I'm mercilessly picking on him because I can.
Earth is the shore of the cosmic ocean.
Yeah.
Scale Model Muse has come back about the sliders.
I'm watching you.
Small burger.
Small burger.
Right.
Is that because it just slides down? You have to.
No, it's one of those that's really far away, isn't it? It's over there.
Yeah. This is a small burger. This is a McDonald's burger. No, it's
all the way around, Ted. This is a small burger. This is
Yeah.
Jacqueline Croshout says, we are watching on the big screen. Love the opening Ted. I've never seen an opening Ted.
Oh, dear. Yeah. No. Where's my post-it?
The opening Ted is for the late.
The opening Ted. I meant to actually, I forgot when I was putting the show up today, I meant to put the title, The Return of El Ted.
Absolutely.
I forgot.
Philip is in prime time with his Monday meatballs, he says, in tomato sauce with brown rice. Bench is an ongoing, what's that, Aldi Murphy build. A bench or beverage is a coffee even. There you go.
Now, remind me, if I remember rightly, and this is where I get to look really smug if I'm right and like a complete spoon if I'm wrong, Audie Murphy was the US soldier in World War II who jumped on the back of a Sherman and manned the 50 cal and like fended off wave after wave of German soldiers.
Pretty
I think,
much,
isn't it?
yeah.
I remembered.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. You remembered a factoid. So what
Mark Shellard, it's quite funny, but there's a little mark on my iPad screen, and it's right over the E of primetime modelling, so it looks like it's called Primtime. Mark Shellard says BMW, but can't repeat what it stands for. Bavarische Motorwerken.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Anders Ericsson says, belly pizza with kebab meat for dinner. This is always correct. Kebab meat of any kind is always the right answer. Bench M18 Hellcat progressing slowly. Just got hold of maybe the last set of Frual metal tracks for it. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
My
Lee Barrett says I'm correct.
Beverage of choice was a Goodfellas frozen real dough pizza for cheese. Have you ever tried them? Brilliant.
Goodfellas are terrible. Other pizzas are available, but
my beverage was a rusty ale. That's why I'm in such a good mood. And on that note, I think we should go across and speak to Colin, who could do the factoid.
Yes, it is factoid time, folks. Yeah, what possibly could go wrong? He says, looking for the full screen button.
It's tricky when you got to do it yourself, isn't it? It's
mate, honestly, yeah.
We're just used to Chris doing it.
We need Colin.
I'm desperately trying not to use my mouse too much because I'm having some computer glitches at the moment, and the last Windows update has really balked my system, so I'm going to have to do a complete reinstall. So if I move my mouse too much, it just disappears and never comes back. So yeah, but anyway, yes, it's Fester's Factoid, folks. Yeah, look at that. It's even on the screen for those that can see it. Fester's Factoid. Now, I've actually got to load the factoid, so bear with me.
I'd see a doctor about that, mate. I think you can get creams for it.
Oldest fossils. Considering you've got us three complete and utter pillocks on the screen. Oldest fossils, folks. In 1970, oh my God, in 1977, oh my God, this is going to go well. Gemma.
My body is ready. My body is ready.
Yeah, grip the railing, Gemma. In 1977, an American paleontologist, Elso S. Barguren of Harvard, announced the discovery of Precambrian spherical one-celled algae microfossils named Ecobacterium. Oh, I know. That were free. Mate, honestly, my palms are sweating buckets. That were
not just yours.
3.4 billion years old, Earth's earliest living life form. Bagoon with J. William Scott Popf. That's a weird name. Studied the ancient chert, a flint-like, quartz-like rock of the fig tree. Fig tree, can't even say fig tree, you pilch. Formation in Transvaal, South Africa. Rubidium and stonium ratios in the chert were used to establish the age of the rock. I'm going to
stop for them in a jewellery shop.
Yeah, I'm going to stop there on that one because, yeah. Next up, he says, we have got births. So let's kill that and bring up the births. Birth of the week, folks. Oh God, we've got Bubble, mate. We've got a Greek
Bubble.
Yeah, we got a Greek archaeologist who discovered ancient royal tombs in northern Greece. I don't know what that was. It's the word. Yeah, possibly belonging to the Macedonian.
Mackie D's what? Mackie D the Big Mac. What?
See, I'm thinking of the burger. Macedonian, you pillock. King Philip II, the father of Alexander III the Great. Yeah, happy days. And his name is Manioloisis Andronicus. That name rings a bell. I was Andronicus, you.
You're thinking of Titus Andronicus?
He was He had a royal tomb of astounding arts and exquisite craftsmanship in Virginia and Macedonia.
I didn't even know that was going to be in there.
How he tries.
His suggestion that the tomb's occupant was Philip, son of Ammian and Atazas, king of the Macedonians, created undeniable or understandable even Cole sensation, had aroused worldwide interest. So he had aroused stuff.
Stuff. Oh, you know what I said about Virginia? I didn't realise it was actually in there.
Oh my God, we've got an... Oh, you're going to like this. We've got an Estonian astronomer who is best known for his studies of meteors and meteorites, whose life work was devoted to understanding the structure, and evolution of the cosmos. Cosmos. Carl Sagan.
Billions and billions.
See what
You never actually said that.
His name is, if you scroll up, Cole, you'll be able to read his name, is Ernest Julius Opic with on the zero, on the letter O.
On the zero?
Yeah.
Zero in his name.
What was that? When Soviet occupation of Estonia was imminent, he moved to Hamburg and then have you missed me, Tim? Observatory in Northern Ireland. Yeah, and he's talking a load of stuff there that's got big words in. What else have we got? Oh, yeah. Last up on the births, we've got an English automobile and aeronautics pioneer who built the first British petrol automobile. His name is Frederick William Lancaster, or Lancaster, or whatever you want to say it, who founded the Lancaster Engine Company in 1899. He patented disc brakes. His production cars were scientifically designed and owed little to their competitors. And he did a 3-speed epicyclic gearbox. There you go, folks. So that's the births.
Epicyclic, is that the Frankel engine?
That's the other word I said, wasn't it? Yeah,
we did the Frankel engine last week, Ted. Tell us all about that kind of engine, Cole.
What, the Wankel? Yeah, but the one that got you was Uranus, wasn't it?
When I'm swinging coffee. Oh, I can smell coffee in my nose now.
Normal viewing will go.
Oh, dear, right. We've got some deaths. We've got to treat this with a bit of dignity.
I just died. Dignity, really?
We got a Turkish-born American whose 200 inventions include the teleprompter, a self-posing portrait camera, automatic postage metering equipment, and an indoor golf practice range.
He invented the teleprompter in 1877. It didn't really take off.
Yeah, his name was Luther. I could do with one of them. Think the damage that would do. Called Luther George Simjian is his name. There you go. Got that right. We've got another geezer here, an American biochemist who, with Heinrich Damm, shared the 1943 Nobel Prize for Physiology or Medicine. What was that for? His isolation and synthesis of vitamin K. His name is Edward A. Doisy. There you go.
Doisy. Hey, Doisy.
Yeah.
Doisy from the Joysy.
Who else have we got? Well, that one didn't have a lot of stuff written. All it says here is German bacteriologist called George Theodor August Gaffke. Died on this day in 1918.
He clearly did nothing of any interest.
An American inventor and machinist of Providence, RI, who patented the first practical screw machine for making pointed screws, called Colin Whipple with a W. Don't know why I said with a W, but yeah. He died on this very day in 1868, folks. So hopefully you're pretty impressed with that little repertoire of factoids.
That was a good word. I like that word.
Oh, how I've missed it.
How I've missed having that smell of coffee in your nose, which lasts for about 3 hours and it's horrible.
And have you missed me, Ted?
Well done, Colin.
Thank you very much, mate. You wouldn't believe how much effort that took, because I'm post-it noteless at the moment because I had a move round, Ted, and I pulled all my post-it notes down and binned them without giving it a bit of thought, mate.
Colin, those post-it notes that say don't swear and such are the most important things in your entire workshop.
I am going to put some new ones up, mate.
You're going to get one of the LED scrolling things so it just keeps scrolling it past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, get some smart glasses so it just puts it on the inside of the lens.
Like police cars, keep left, overtake right, slow down, stop.
Yeah.
You're nicked.
Yeah. I mean, I've got one of those auto cues that I use when I'm doing my videos that comes up on the screen. But even with that, I'd still get it wrong, wouldn't I? Because
that's clever.
The bobbin says boomerang. remember the boomerang armoured car?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting worse, mate. Hole says I nearly broke Foxx. Yeah, Foxx is
nearly.
now
I've got that smell
coffee
now.
line nostrils, mate.
I hate that smell. It's like if you're ever a smoker and you did that thing of accidentally burning either nose hair or beard hair, that smell is there for like about a week. It's horrible.
We with the cold weather, with the onset of the cold weather, we've lit the wood burner at home here, and it smells gorgeous. It smells like a bonfire.
Freshly chopped wood's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, I just like sitting amongst the wood pile, smelling that freshly chopped wood.
So you're saying you like to smell wood, Ted?
Hey.
You like some nice wood. Moving on.
See where this is going.
He likes to sit in the woodpile collecting wood lice, spiders. He comes in, he's like, "Hello, love."
There's nothing
Creatures.
nicer than spending a few hours chopping wood and splitting it, and then getting the aroma of freshly chopped wood in the yard.
Yeah.
Could you not just get somebody else to do that, and then it'd be even more nice because you wouldn't have to make the effort?
Well, you see, wood. If you have a wood fire, if you process your own wood, it actually warms you 3 times. It keeps you warm 3 times because you chop it down. It keeps
Ted likes to process his own wood.
You split it, it keeps you warm, and then you burn it, it keeps you warm. So
I don't want to think about splitting wood. Oh no.
Oh yeah, we've got an issue actually. Totally a different tangent, but I want to issue Jeff Candygram Mongo at least 20,000 XP for spotting in the closed captions on the last eModels Monday show that Foxx said a grown-up man word. Just saying. So well done, Jeff.
Well, technically I didn't, but I did.
Right, where's got my pen?
Yeah, you might want to note this down, Ted. He basically said the scientific word for a pork sword.
There's a name of a small boat you get on a ship that's also sounds like a bit of a man sausage thing.
Trying to wheedle your way out of it, mate, really ain't helping you.
It's just not good enough. Standard.
I have the words on screen.
Standards are
Oh, sorry, Jem. Gemma says, note to self, even if Katie asks for help, don't do anything with a safety pin when Colin's doing his factoids. I am so sorry, Jem. Big hugs issued, darling.
Especially if it was Katie that got the stabbage.
Yeah, Katie's now got a pierced ear and a nose ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the same safety pin.
Yeah.
Although you think by now Gemma would know not to do actually anything at all when Colin's doing his factoids and stuff.
Did she fall out of bed once?
Yeah, she fell out of bed.
She fell out. Yeah, she fell out of bed. Yeah, bless her.
Chris had to go and rescue her. I've got to go. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, it is my what's in store this evening.
Yeah, would you like me to pop that on the screen for you, guys?
No. We're not going to do it just yet. We're going to give the people in chat time to think of a question for us, and we could waste some more time and things like that. So it's over to you lot in chat to send us a couple of questions before we go over to my.
My God, a new segment that we didn't know about.
we always have new segments, and then the next week we completely forget about them.
Yeah.
So
We have these long-lived, as in 1 week, segments.
Yeah, but you've got to be careful, Ted, because they might ask us a modelling question because...
Oh.
Yeah.
well, anybody else in chat will answer that for us, so we're all right there.
Yeah.
I don't mind as long as it ain't big words that I've got to say.
Yeah, and ask them in English, please, because we
Yes.
don't do
If
it
you have
right.
a German phrase that you need Colin to recite just for your own entertainment,
Yeah,
or
but
anything
it's
like
got to
that.
be family friendly, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, German, not Japanese.
So anyway, yeah, so what else has been going on? Yes, I've been asked if you're going to Telford this year. I've been asked to go to Telford, so I'll be along there on the eModels stall, selling God Hand.
You'll be there again. Get your god hands here, freight per pound, freight per pound.
What are the dates? I forgot the dates. It's
The bobbin says, "Does Ted have a giant pair of binoculars to go with a hat?" I do, but they're downstairs because they're too big to come up. Yeah.
Paul Allen Ryder says, "What is your new computer? It is rather sexy. It's an industrial PC that he's got. It's
not
naked."
actually, it's not actually any make. It's a homemade thing that some guys made. So I might be able to tell you the spec.
It's a caseless PC. It really is quite sexy. It's basically a black square inch by inch tube with all the components mounted to it, and it's all exposed.
I'll show you if you can put it with the rattling and the shaky videos.
There you go. Look at that. I love
There
it.
it
I
is.
think it is really an elegant solution.
It kind of looks like some kind of old, like Victorian loom type or telegram type.
But look at all the flashy things that Ted can go, oh,
I
what does
can-
that
I
bit
can-
do?
Yeah, I can actually see all the electricity moving around it. So,
Now we have to ask the question, Ted. How many times have you sat there looking at the fan and just gone,
Like that.
ow, ow,
yeah. I wonder what noise it makes if I poke something in it.
ow, every time?
Be like the playing card on the spokes of your back wheel on your push bike that we had. Oh, with a clothes peg, didn't we? Do you remember that?
Exactly like that. I could rig up I could rig
Could
up
do a little micro playing card, Ted.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you why I know that sticking your finger in a CPU fan's quite painful.
I've done it.
For the geeks out there, it's an Intel i5 7600K, a 16 gigabyte RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD. That's the hard drive. GeForce GTX 1050 Ti graphic card, a Windows 10 Pro with LibreOffice installed, and that's.
There was a time, Ted, where Foxx had the rig out of all of us, and I now believe he's in last place.
I don't think I ever had the decent rig. I think I was
you
the
used to
worst rig.
say, oh yeah, because when you had it built, it was, compared to us lot, we was all in the Stone Age at the time, and then Chris got his, then I got mine, and now...
Well, mine's an i5, I think, as well, but it's not got a graphics card or anything.
I think Chris is still the one that's leading.
Chris is in front. I'm on an i7. You're on i5s. So, yeah.
Mark Sellard says I shouldn't be near exposed electronics. Yeah, I keep wanting to touch, press, and things. Yeah, but it's yes, as Keith said, it's a naked PC without clothes. Yeah.
I will be back in 1 second, folks. Don't go anywhere just yet.
Yeah,
the
but
only
whilst you're
thing-
doing that, I'll do the intro to Ted's What's in Store then, if you want.
Yes, let's do what's in store.
So, yeah, what's in store, folks? Ted's going to be showing you a lot of stuff in the eModels store. So we'll be going through them all. There is a very thin, tenuous link that you need to put in the chat. It's a very thin one, but bear with him. It's his first week back. And he did volunteer for his What's in Store because he knew it was his turn. So he's not been thrown under the bus by us. So
There is. This week's What's in Store has a link. It's not about all the things connected together. The link is a song or a group. It's quite topical.
yeah.
So saying that, you probably get it after that. But yeah, don't. You've got to read into it. You've got to look into it a little bit deep. But probably the first couple of items, if you get that, you'll probably see how the rest of it will fall into place.
So you're basically saying there are a couple of Chris style
There
links.
is, yes. I've done it. Because Chris isn't here, I've done it in his honour and in the style of Chris. So I should really put a beard on by now, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it sounds plausible. Yeah, you'd have to take your hat off though, because he won't wear out, will he?
No,
Right, I'm going to pop your what's in store on the screen for you, Tedward. There you go,
right.
mate.
Well, here we are. Here's the first one, the Monster Truck.
Just in time.
It's a Monster Beetle Trail. And this one, is it by Tamiya? Yes, it is by Tamiya. Now then, you probably already know, because we say it lots of times, that eModels are the leader in the UK. 1 for Tamiya and 2 for radio-controlled models. Yeah, aircraft, cars, motorboats, motor-yachts, anything. If you want anything about, want to know anything about model radio-controlled stuff, eModels are the people you go to. Now, this one, I'm just looking at the details to it. There's lots. Yeah, there's lots of details about it. So if you want to read it, yeah, if you want to read about it, this is where have I gone? This is the why is it doing that?
Pressure mouse wheel, Ted. It's probably gone on auto scroll.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you want to know about it, have a look at the Monster Beetle Trail. Lots of info. The only things that when you buy a radio control kit, a lot of the stuff doesn't come with the radio control because they're assuming that you're already into it and you've got all the stuff already. But if you want the radio control with it, the controllers, eModels have got that as well.
Make sure to read the full blurb to check what you get with it. So you don't suddenly get
this is
a
really
nasty surprise.
as it says, this is a monster of a truck. It's the VW body, Beetle body, engine, huge suspension on the wheels. Doesn't it just look awesome?
Oh, it's a Beetle, mate. What more can you say? You know, it's
Tamiya make the best RC kit out there. So
you know, it's just one of them, isn't it? It's a monster
and
Beetle. What more could you want?
The first line of the description says, the classic Tamiya Monster Beetle is an iconic RC kit. It is. Yeah.
It is.
They've been doing RC stuff for 50 years. So
Yeah, that and the transit van style van, wasn't it? The little
the
panel van.
lunchbox.
Yeah,
The lunchbox, that's the one. And I had a frog. I had a frog when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff that Tamiya sell in the Tamiya range doesn't actually come. It's not like the Titanic where it's lots of miniature bits and things like that. Yeah, a lot of it is just bolt together, and you can be ready to go in the same box.
It was my first experience of threadlock when I made my frog when I was like 12.
And the next one after the monster truck is no, it's not that. Where did that come from? The next one is a Zvezda mod 1943 Ultramash. It's a Russian T-34 tank.
I know what the theme is now.
Have you got it?
I've got it now.
Yes. Yeah. An iconic Russian tank of the Eastern Front. Depicted by the box. Now, my first, the first time I come across them was when I got a free gift on the front of a model magazine by this company, and they were just little figures on I think an anti-tank gun. But they were
mine were a couple of little 35th scale figures. And
they were brilliant.
Yeah, they're good kits. Zvezda are good kits.
Yeah. But for $27.99, what scale is it? It's a 1/35th scale. Yep. It's a big tank. It's a big tank.
Don't forget, of course, World War II Soviet tanks are great for making them look weathered and battered and rusty and crappy because they kind of were. So
I mean, look at that one there. You could do a bit of the old snowy kins and all of that lot.
Yep.
And
why
not?
I've seen people depict Russian tanks coming out of the factory still in red primer with chalk. If you look in the MiG weathering magazines, you can see them where the construction workers have chalked slogans on the sides of them and things like that, and people display them like that. So
Well, if ever there were models that shouldn't be factory pristine, it's World War II Soviet tanks.
That's it. That's it. So beaten and battered and weathered to hell, and yes, go for it.
And that's just rolling off the factory floor.
28 quid. What more could you
Can't
ask
go
for?
wrong with that for a 35th.
No.
For a 35th piece of armour all day long, mate.
The next one is an Abtalung pigment. You may think pigments. What pigments? What are pigments? Pigments are the colour that makes added to oils make the colour of your paint or your oil, and pigments on their own, you could do masses with them. You can weather them, use them for weathering. You can use them to make colours, add them. You can mix different pigments up if you want to get the right colour. Use these for weathering, and they're brilliant. But Abtalung, purpose-made pigments, paints, oils, things like that. They're really super fine, and knock a bottle of these over and they'll go everywhere. And yeah. Well,
Pigments are like, it's like they don't stick to the model, so you need a fixer. But if you spill it on your cutting mat, you'll never get it off. It's like, how does that? But it's not right.
Yeah.
Think of them as just paints without any of the liquids, basically.
Paint powder.
Yeah.
You can mix. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say, you can stick them on a model, you can dilute them down with thinners and stuff and make washes, and they'll end up drying nice and matte and powdery. Yeah. They're great for earth and rust and dust effects and things like that.
Multi-versatile, as Foxx says. You mix them with a little bit of thinner, and then you could just run them into panel lines, things like that. Or you could dust them on. I like dusting them on. You might have seen in the Oshkosh. If you watch the Oshkosh video, you can see that I use pigments to create a desert sort of, as though the vehicle's gone through the desert and it's picked up dust. You know, when you go, you have your car and you drive it around the streets for a long time, and it picks up that patina, the dust,
road grime.
The grime. You can do that sort of effect with it. But
the stuff you write your name or clean me on the back of a white Trans Am.
Yeah, it's like a ghost dust effect, isn't it?
Yeah. I have to say, Ted, also, I like when you say Oshkosh.
Oshkosh. You can make it translucent, so it's not like paint. You're not painting it on, but it's there. You can give it a nice coating. I'm just looking at the models on my shelf over here. They've got a nice coating of dust.
Yeah, they're a great way. The earthy tones are a great way to, if you mix them into, say, tank tracks or under vehicles, they make that great kind of like either just powdery earth look or just under a car or a vehicle. It's that, if you look under a real car, it's got that kind of slightly lumpy, crusty dirt look. That's what it looks like, basically.
You'll find pigments work well on matte surfaces because they'll grip.
Yeah, it's like a key, isn't it?
Yeah, and
you can mix them into matte varnishes as well and matte mediums and things to make.
Lots of ways you can use.
Do a lot of things with pigments.
£5, £5. Yeah, you can soon build up a good collection of different colours. Have them in your box. Yeah. It's one of these things you put in your box. You buy it, use it once, put it in your box, and you might never use it again until that day you need it.
And just one thing to remember, don't ever use a good brush of pigments. Use the oldest, crappiest, knackeredest brush you can find, because using it once will destroy the brush.
Yeah, keep your brushes. When a brush has gone beyond its best, don't throw it away. Put it in the weathering box.
Yeah, it goes in the pot with weathering brushes.
Yeah.
Now we move on from a pigment to a paint. A flash glitz yellow. Citadel.
Yeah, a bit of Warhammer. Good lad.
Flash glitch yellow. This is a layer paint. I would tell you all about what layer paints and what they do, what the difference is about them, but I haven't a clue. It just fit with the theme. It just fit with the theme. Looking at the pictures, though, there's a free pocket guide to the Citadel paint system.
Good little app that is. It'd be better if it were landscape, but we won't get into that.
Yeah,
but layer paints. The Citadel paints are very pigment-rich paints.
Yes,
folks.
very
they
dense.
exude colour.
Yeah,
They have a very
I do have a few of these paints, and they are very good, actually.
Absolutely. I'm going to let him get in because he's itching to. Look at him. Captain Painty Pants.
I was just going to say they have a simple paint system of base, layer, and highlight. Well, base and layer paints, which are basically base are the most dense pigment-rich paints, and they're nice and opaque. And then layer paints are slightly more translucent, so you can use them to go over base paints, or you can use them for edge highlighting or making layers of paints. So a layer paint is just slightly more translucent than the thick, dense base paints. But they're just paints, basically.
Do you feel better now?
I feel better. I've got it out now.
Because you were sat there like Coil Spring going, I want to talk about
I know this fact. I know this fact.
I am the guru. I'm a painter, you know.
I know this fact.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, they're really a good price paint. These at $2.75, you get a lot of paint for a little money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I spent 2 weeks
with a bit of Lamia medium and all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I spent 2 weeks making all the artwork for all the Citadel paints.
But there you go.
Oh, I'll do you a certificate.
I want a certificate from IPMS.
The next one, a mini art, brilliant little company. Mini art do lots and lots of things that you'd never ever think of wanting to own until you need them. And this time they do a 1/72nd scale medieval castle. I think even 1/72 is going to be pretty big.
It's going to be a fair size, Ted, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to
I
be.
think Colin just sat on a mouse.
Yeah. Spider pigs.
Unless it's unless it could be a small castle. Yeah, but
He's going to keep hiccuping now, isn't he? He can't stop.
It's because I've had a swing of orange. It's like, yeah.
What scale is that castle, Ted? Pulling it back, handbrake turn.
72nd scale, Fox. He did say.
Did you say that? He did say that. That's going to be massive.
He said that as well.
Wow. I know. I was too busy listening to your little spider pigs.
Mark Sellad says, "What's with the ads interrupting the stream?" Sorry,
It's a YouTube thing.
That's YouTube. You get ads.
We do apologise. Nothing we can do about it.
That's how YouTube works. You get ads everywhere now.
But
Can't do much about that.
Yeah, just
that's going to be huge.
Yeah, but yeah, it's going to be big. You could do it as a rundown castle and put some 1/72nd armor in it, so it's a stronghold or something like that. If you wanted to do that,
if you play Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, you could use that for something. Except you couldn't. It's the wrong scale, so forget that. That was a stupid idea.
Unfortunately, there's no more pictures of a medieval castle, but yeah, they provide the castle. You do with it what you want to do.
Yeah, but I could just imagine you, Ted, if you built that, because you'd do all the bugle sounds and everything, wouldn't you? And the cannons. Be like the old Lurpat bloke, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you could do the whole Monty Python sketch with a castle, couldn't you?
Yeah.
It's also very handy if you're into tabletop wargaming, because then that often tends to be 1/72nd scale. So if you've got like a big
Warhammer that up, dude, I see where
no,
you're
it's
going.
the wrong scale for that. I mean, like proper tabletop wargaming, like Napoleonic stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, my mate, he's got one of them coffee tables that's got like the little, the ussers and all of them lot.
Yeah.
All of that, cannons and stuff. It's brilliant.
Yeah, because that sometimes tends to be 1/72nd, you see. So proper old school wargaming with men in their tweed jackets and tape measures and
it's
stuff.
proper, he's proper into that. It's each to their own, isn't it? But yeah.
Mainly tweed jackets, pipes, and a beard. That's what we have.
Yeah, and that bloke from all the horror films whose name I've forgotten.
Bela Lugosi?
No, the British one, the one that was in Star
Peter
Wars.
Cushing.
That's the one. He did tabletop miniatures wargaming.
Yeah,
Go for it painting. Go for it painting was in, and he says I have to go by. Thanks for coming in. Go for it painting,
mate. Take care, buddy.
Bye. Right, last and final is the Airfix, the 1/48 scale de Havilland Vampire, the F3. I think this is a new tooling, a new box, lots of nice pictures of it.
You're a new tooling, Ted.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're a new tooling.
I'm a new tooling. I'm new. Yeah, I'm all new. I feel fresh coming through the.
You're
internet.
reinvigorated, Ted.
Do you feel vibrant?
I feel fresh, vibrant, and clean coming through the tubes in a brand new.
Do you feel good?
Windswept.
I knew that you would.
Yeah, I believe this is new tooling from Airfix.
Yeah.
There's bang up to date, lots of detail.
They wouldn't have had detail in their wheel wells in the old mould, would they?
No.
But if they've got the CGI renders, it's a new one. So
if you like your classic jets, this is the dawn of the jet age, the de Havilland Vampire. Brilliant little kit. Go and have a read of it. You can do it in various. It comes with various markings. For
I like the one with the fangs on it. The second one down. It's like I was just about to say a Dracula face would be good. Yeah.
Does the one at the bottom say bone?
Oh, yeah, no, can't be a no.
Bone.
Yeah, but
can't read
really
that,
nice,
mate.
really nice that vampire. Go and have a look at it. Right, just a quick run through of what we got. We got the monster beetle. We got why do we have that? I don't know why we got.
No idea, Tim.
We've got.
Who put that in there?
Zvedza 1943 Ultramash. The Abteilung Graveyard Dirt, the Flash Yellow, the Medieval Castle, and the de Havilland Vampire. They've all got a link to them. If you think you know what the link is, we're looking for a song or a group, and it's Go.
I wouldn't know the group actually, but I know.
Remember, you don't win anything. It's all
Remember, you're a womble. No, I don't know where.
Remember.
So we'll stop sharing that, and I could come back now. I think.
I remember. No, I won't say anything because it'll give it away. We used to have.
Yeah, I've got the earworm, mate. You know what earworm I've got.
We used to have a what's that thing? It was radiogram. We used to have a little record player and he used to play this record.
Yes.
When I was a tiny child.
We've got a winner straight in is Mark Salad, Monster Mash. The original one with Boris and the Crypt Kicker 5, I think that was
I think it was, yeah.
All we know now, Ted, is we've all got it in our heads and it's your fault.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Halloween.
We could do it a bit in the background, couldn't we? The Monster Man. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Chris is. I'm going. No, we won't.
They did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. There's people in the chat going, I have no idea what you're talking about because I'm under 50.
Yeah. If you don't know what it is, go on YouTube. Monster Mash.
Novelty records from the 1970s are always something
you want
to
do
be
it,
ashamed of.
Peeps, because we're not going to sleep because we've got the earworm, and if we can't sleep, neither could you lot.
See, I've got a Spanish flea permanently loaded in my head for anti-earworm purposes, but even that might struggle a bit with the Monster Mash.
Anders Ericsson still doesn't have a clue. Anders, YouTube Monster Mash. Listen to it all the way through and you won't be able to sleep tonight.
It's coming up. Is it Halloween the end of the month, isn't it? This month, is it Halloween?
31st.
31st October, is that
So, yeah, it's coming up to that, so.
They did the Monster Mash.
The Monster Mash.
We all grew up watching the Munsters, didn't we, and shows like
I
that.
hated the Monsters. I hated those kind of series.
The Addams Family was better than the Monsters.
Oh, yeah,
I hated
Addams
them all.
Family all day long, though.
I had this weird aggression against 1960s American sitcom type series like that. I don't know why. They just made me angry and I had to not watch them.
Yeah, Irma Munster and Lurch.
Matt B says, I hated that song. I used to freak me out as a kid. Anders says, I'm well over 50, but from Sweden, so obviously missed something. He didn't miss much, trust me.
Anders says, I'm well over 50. You just read that, didn't you?
I just read that.
See what I did? I caught myself there. I'm like,
You don't have to do that Cole, you don't have to do that anymore because Ted's back now. He can do that for you.
yeah, I know. It's like,
Lord Barker said there's a new version in the 1990s.
No.
Was that Wizard or Roy Wood? Did he do it or did somebody else do it? I can't remember.
Modern remakes of stuff like that, they're generally not very good. We don't talk about those.
Yeah, the original one. But yes, I've got the
don't forget, folks, there is a link at the top, or there was a link at the top. It's disappeared now, for last show's giveaway. So you've got to be in it to win it, folks. So head over to the last eModels Monday and just drop a comment in. You get to win a free kit, peeps. You know?
I meant to pin it to the top and I didn't get a chance.
So, have a looky-loo, folks. You know you want it.
Yes, because we'll be doing that shortly.
Yeah,
Don't call me
in
shortly.
fact, very shortly. Yeah.
Don't call me very shortly either.
Mark Shellard says it was a graveyard.
Yeah, cigarette. Yes,
It was
I
a
know.
graveyard smash. You can't not do it in that voice, can you?
Yeah, Halloween. Has everybody got their Halloween costume out and go?
Yeah, I'm wearing mine now.
Yeah. It's time to go out threatening the neighbours.
Gee, Uncle Fester.
We've got the perfect routine at Halloween when we get all the trick or treaters. What we do is we basically close the curtains, turn the lights off on the outside. We're not here.
That's what I do. I've turned all the lights off. I've sat in the man cave before, just with a tiny little tea light going because I don't want people. Yeah, it's like, really.
But I still have to go out and buy like 500 mini fun-size Mars bars. But they just don't get given out.
The missus does a bowl of sweets. If anyone knocks, she says, give a handful of them. Yeah, all right, love.
And she gives it to you and trusts you.
Where do you think they end up?
That's what I'm saying. And she really believes that they...
I just pull the drawer out next to me and go, turn all the lights off in the house. Yeah.
I suppose what you could do is have the little side window next to you open, and if you're a knock on the door, just go, nah, go away.
Yeah, I've left a couple of toffees in there before going, I gave them all out, but the kids didn't want the last few toffees, love, so, yeah. Oh, you might as well have them. Thank you very much. Most gracious of you, dear.
And she believes any of these words that come out of your mouth.
I don't think she does.
I don't find this believable. I don't find this conceivable.
Yeah, no, but, yeah. So,
I'm good at suspending my disbelief, but...
She caught me playing with buttons in the kitchen the other day.
Who was buttons?
I was like, oh, what's that, dude? I was like that. And she went, you touch that and I break your finger. And I'm like, where'd you come from?
So not the buttons, slap me thigh.
Yeah. She's like that
chocolate
little
buttons.
bloke out of Mr. Ben. Do you remember that? The little shopkeeper geezer that just
the mysterious shopkeeper.
appeared. Yeah.
And the mysterious shopkeeper appeared.
Yeah. And
As
it's
if
like,
by magic.
Oh, no, you've done it. I've got the Mr. Ben tune now. I've got rhythm on to mine. I've got the Mr. Ben tune.
Or in Colin's case, is as if by magic a small as if by magic a small angry Scottish woman appeared. What are you pressing?
yeah.
Anyway, do you think they've had time to go across to the last week's video?
Yeah, I think we padded that out really successfully there, Ted, didn't you, mate?
I'll see how many comments we've got on it. Let's have a look.
Right. Do you want me to pop it on the screen or are you all right?
Yeah, we have 14 comments miraculously since earlier on when we had 3.
Brilliant.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll get going whenever you're ready. Yes, so we wanted you to have a chance to win the rather cool Revell 135th Einheits Panzerkampfwagen Kraftfahrzeug 4 or the Einheits PKW KFZ 4.
I like the look of that, Ted. I could just imagine you doing a really sexy job on that, mate.
I like these kind of these sort of, like I said before, the sort of the German utility vehicles. They're kind of fun to look at.
You'll get there in a minute, Ted.
Go on, Ted.
Don't need the guns on the back. You could, I think of it as a post-war type farm vehicle or something like that.
Yeah.
Have you been watching Heartbeat again, Ted? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's yeah.
I could just imagine that with a touch of the Ted Wood on it, mate.
By the way, I have to reveal to you, by the way, that you are you are Mama Wolf's fancy man, Ted, because she's dreamt about you 3 times this week.
Yeah, we won't.
But every time, it's you, but the bloke from Heartbeat.
Oh, right.
That runs the garage, and also you keep falling off the boat.
Yeah.
I get her up and she's like, "It's Ted again. He's falling off the boat again."
Yeah, good job. I've got my life jacket. Always wear your life jacket, folks.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a rather funky little kit. I quite like the look of that. And I have to say, these kind of European theatre German grey vehicles, when you make them, they're great fun because you don't have to do a whole lot of weathering. You can do the classic Tamiya, what they've done a little bit of here, paint it all the grey and whatever you do with it. And then for the weathering, just give it a light dusting of Tamiya buff from the wheels up. And it just, I did that on that little armoured car I did for eModels a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah,
just
the
that is
ISCM
enough.
one.
Yeah, just that is enough to make it look slightly used. So you can have great. I've got this thing for German grey vehicle. I like that colour. It's a nice colour to wear.
Do you think that's the Deathcore Krieg in you?
Yeah, it's Deathcore Krieg. That's You could just about fit a couple of Kriegers in there and it'd just about fit.
But at the end of the day, folks, it's a 33 quid model kit for free.
Yeah.
What more could we say?
I think we've padded it out enough now. We've given him enough, haven't we?
Send it to you free of charge.
Yeah, so you need to have put a comment on the last video, which is the one dated the 9th of October. I only said 9th of 10. That wouldn't work, would it?
Video
9th of
number
10.
275.
275. So if you've put a comment on there, you're in the Cool Kids Club. Actually, no, I might make one of these next time for eModels, don't I? So we shall put it into the random YouTube comment picker that picks YouTube comments randomly from YouTube, and it picks them.
You do realise you've got to do maths, don't you?
Yeah, I know. I've been avoiding that bit. You notice I've got all this ready, by the way, for once. I've not gone, I forgot to open the video.
I'm mightily impressed with your preparation, to be honest with you. It's so unlike you.
We shall filter duplicate userators. I've got the wrong glasses on, so I'm having trouble reading this. One winner, and we have to do a maths. 9 plus 4. What's that? 5? 4?
111 12.
100. 13. There you go. And we shall get the comments. 16 unique comments. If you've not commented by now, then yeah, SOL. Are we ready?
Good
I
luck.
press drum roll.
I shall press the BT Home Hub here, which seems to be this is what it looks like. Ready? 3, 2, 1. AD Math says, "Hello, missed you, Ted." Smiley.
There you go.
So there you go.
Congratulations, AD.
Yeah, if you're in chat, say hello. But if Paul Allen Ryder says it's Mr. Script, Vernon Scripts, that Mum gets confused with Ted. Heartbeat. Yes, AD, you've won yourself this kit, so all you need to do is pop an email. Pop an email to the address that's just above Ted's head, ted@emodels.co.uk. We want to know your name, your address, and your phone number for the delivery driver. And then we'll pass those details on.
Send me your bank details and your sort code, and I promise I won't do anything with it.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with eModels, that bit. And we'll pass those on to James, and he'll get that kit sent out to you. So well done, AD Math. Congratulations.
There you go. Well done, mate. See, you've got to be in it to win it.
Have you got the code for the kit there? Let's have a look. It's
sent out from the factory. We don't have any dealings with the when it's sent to James. They send it out from the headquarters.
Is that
Make sure in the email
3339?
Yeah, make sure in the email you put that hashtag 03339 so they know which kit it is. So they make sure you send it. Colin's put it in the chat for you as well. So I might have to make one of them actually myself. You know what I mean? I do like
it's just got that look about it, isn't it? It's like, yeah, you want some.
Yeah, it's a bit like a small hawch.
Well, the thing I like about the armours genre is, like you say, you know, we all sit and do the tanks and the artillery, but these little staff cars and the little support lorries, Ted did it, didn't he, when he did one of these support vehicles, and they're just good to do, aren't they? The little transport lorries and that.
What level is this one? Because it doesn't look too complex.
Level 5, 254 parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's their top skill level.
So but still, it doesn't look that sort of mind blowing.
No, I don't know if you get. They don't seem to show the dudes with it, but you can easily get 1/35. Not a problem.
35th scale
and this,
set from ICM or something, couldn't you?
Yeah. This is giving me bigly flashbacks to playing Call of Duty 3 back in the day on the Xbox 360, playing multiplayer, which was one of the first multiplayer games I played online, because they had this map called Poisson, which is like a French destroy village, and it was Allies versus Axis. And I remember they had this exact vehicle, and anybody could get in it. So I remember my mate jumped in this vehicle to man the gun, and he was ally, but in the driver's seat was a German soldier. And it got kind of interesting because he was trying to kill all the Germans, and the Germans were trying. He was like, it was really weird. And just got flashbacks to that. He was trying to shoot the guy driving the truck he was in, and it didn't. It got very messy. And you often get like two different.
Bobby said that this is a reboxed ICM kit, so it'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, if that's the case, then yes, it will be a really good kit.
It looks good.
I like all the detail. It's got lots of nice detail in it. Look. Car 98 there. So anyway, yes. So send us your details. And we believe easily that every single one of you out there can do a much better paint job than that. because that's bare bones basic paint job. That so you can do much better. So yeah, check it
go.
out. There you go, done. So well done to AD. Get the details mailed off to us, and that'll be on its way to you. Happy days.
Brilliant.
Can't
And
argue with that, can you?
Nope,
And that, I think, brings us to the end of the show.
not yet,
Oh, not yet.
because we've got to tell them what the giveaway is, haven't we?
There's more.
But wait, there's more. Do you want to come back to me again?
Don't go away yet, folks. There's
Yes.
more.
This is what we couldn't remember if we do at the same time. We do the giveaway as well as the draw, but we are now anyway. So
we
yes, for this we will be pulling this next show. So this time the giveaway is the Trumpeter 172nd MiG-31 Foxhound M. Nice 172nd skit from Trumpeter kit from Trumpeter, so you know it's a good kit because Trumpeter do excellent aircraft.
Yeah,
There's no information on it.
Yeah,
But it's Trumpeter. And it's the 172nd MiG-31. So if you want to win this next time, in the next couple of weeks, all you need to do within the next 2 weeks is wait till this show is finished. And we've all gone away and ordered filthy takeaways and things, which is what I'm going to do. And wait till it's a normal video and stick a comment on the video. But in the comment, make your comment about, I don't know,
Halloween, ghosts.
Halloween or ghosts or anything really. Any comment will do. Just keep it family friendly.
Ghosts and ghoulies.
Yeah.
Steady.
Yeah, we usually give you a theme, but nobody takes any notice of it anyway.
No, they just say, hi, it's a great show, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, stick a comment on this week's show when it becomes a normal video and you can be in a chance to win this next time. 177 MiG-31 M. I don't know how complex a kit it is because it's got no information on it. So
Good.
But that's what you can win.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm pointing there at my monitor, which you guys can't see. So
It's free, so go for it. What can you lose?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gotta be
there's no harm at
into
all
it.
in having a free thing.
Right. Yeah. Now can we go?
Now
Have we
then,
done this?
yes.
Have we done? Because there's a rusty nail.
I've got to go and order. Oh, my kebab shop's closed now. I'll have to order something else. Never mind.
Oh, lammerkins.
It closes
Yeah.
at 10:15 and it's just hit 10:15.
It'll have to be an Uber Mac, will it?
Ugh, I'll have to be McDonald's. Anything's open this time of night, it's McDonald's.
Right. Before Foxx withers away 2-0.
I'm wasting away.
Wasting away.
I'm a withered
Let's
husk.
let him go and get some food and we can say good night. But thank you for joining us once again. And it's good to be back.
Yes, it's good to have you back, Ted. It's
Good
not
to
been
have
the
you
same
back,
without you.
mate.
I've missed you all. But
Big hugs,
yeah,
Ted. Big hugs.
Big hugs, everybody.
At risk of breaking it, we've had an air of professionalism back.
No, we haven't.
What were these words you said? Sorry, what?
Yeah, it was.
Right.
An air of... An air of...
I will be giving you all, I will be marking you all on stars for tonight, so they will go forward to your assessment later on in the year. But until then, everybody, it's time to say good night from us three. And hopefully Chris is out there watching us with his feet up and a pot of tea and things like that.
Somebody
So,
did ask if Chris had been suspended for never wearing a hat.
Yeah, we know Chris will have a hat on.
Yes. Hats were required from now on, Chris.
Yeah, he's like, no, I won't be wearing that. What we're going to do is we're going to sew one to his head.
We need the Pikachu hat. We need it every show.
Winter's coming.
But anyway, until next week, when my hair has probably grown back, I will see you all
Yeah,
again.
Ted, come on. You know you want to.
Oh, we forgot to mention that, didn't we?
Yeah. You're not getting away with it, mate.
No,
come on.
never mind these camera shenanigans.
Ted,
look, the camera dropped.
Ted's had a hairdressing accident.
I think my computer's freezing up.
Oh, is it really?
Look, Ted, gin behind you.
Yeah. No, I don't want to embarrass him, but there is a reason Ted's wearing the hat.
Yes. which just makes me realise when we did the death of the week and he took his hat off, he pulled the camera down. And I'm thinking, why has he done that?
Yeah.
And I've forgotten all about the haircut tragedy.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, the humanity! Oh,
Bye.
bye, adios, weebers. Now I understand why he pulled the camera down.